Gerwen Bunting! Ladies and gentlemen, he is the top of the league. He is the reigning world #1. He is the former champion of the world. Mighty Michael.
Michael Van Gerwen went mildly and outrageous.
Yeah, he's big. Well, the other players would think he's becoming unbeatable because they really are struggling to get anywhere near him. And when they are, he's finding something outrageous to deliver that knockout blow. And what Stephen has got to do, and Rod Harrington mentions it a lot, and that's get out the gate quick. If he goes behind early, Michael gets this head of steam, and he can run away from you. And Stephen has, at times in this league, started off very, very slow. He cannot do that in this game.
Have you been disappointed by Bunting's form in the league?
Some parts of it I've been kind of, probably like him, a bit disillusioned by it. He looks like a world champ that he has been 1 minute and mediocre the next, and that will disappoint him. He's just got to get that little bit of consistency that he knows he has. He just needs to do it on a regular basis and get the confidence going.
Van Gerwen had a win in Germany over the weekend. Took him over the £1 million mark at the top of the Order of Merit.
He's just creating new records after Phil Taylor, really, and he seems to be the flag bearer of darts now. He seems to be the one that is going to take over.
John Park, Rod Studd, your commentators.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Wayne. Yes, as Dave was saying there, another tournament won by Michael Van Gerwen at the weekend German Masters. That is 8th tournament win of 2015, and we're, well, only in the 4th month of the year, so goodness only knows how many trophies he can collect, how much he can trouser in win and place prize money. It's going to be an enormous sum. Anyway, in the Premier League, he's on 16 points. He's a point ahead of Chisnell, who's won tonight.
41.
If he wins here, John, he'll go to 18 points, and that would put him 9 points above the 4th place man. I mean, that is an enormous gap. I mean, he's almost in the semi-final if he wins this already, isn't he?
Well, yeah, but conversely, he'll be aware that should he somehow manage to lose to Bunting, that would give Chisnell the opportunity to move ahead of him in the ranking table, and he would never want that. Never want that. So he has a lot of reason to focus and to do a job on Bunting.
Yes, as John alludes to, Dave Chisnell has got another game tonight against James Wade as the bullet fires. There's Max.
Of course, he would still have a game in hand, but points are points and you have to get them. You have to earn them, and they don't always come when you think they will.
The old cliche, John. 127. Points on the board, better than games in hand. Little doubt in my mind about that. Treble 19 for the Bull.
93. Michael, you require 40.
Well, Van Gerwen wants tops, and Stephen Bunting might be forced into a few of those big shots tonight, because Van Gerwen, often that's all he leaves you. But he's leaving 30. Stephen Bunting a poke and a single darter. 34. Now, he's normally a splitter, Bunting. Will he go straight at it, or will his MO be to split?
Well, this is just a hold, and really, Bunting got let off. He needs to make sure he takes advantage of that, and he does. Double 8.
Stephen Bunting
just holds on to his throw.
Game on.
Hanging on by the fingernails. Already in this match, and it's only the first leg.
Well, MBG missed 3 at double top and its derivatives. Bunting pounced. Statistically, his best performance of the year, average-wise, was 103.5, and that was in 96. Defeat to Michael Van Gerwen back in week 2. MBG won 7-3. Bunting has 2 wins against Chisnell and Lewis. They came in consecutive weeks in 5 and 6, and he needed a couple of legs last week, didn't he, against Kim Huybrechts? In the end, he drew. He needed at least 2 legs to survive, so he came perilously close to the trap door.
58.
It was interesting, John, isn't it? The players that have survived, Barney, very close, comes out and wins tonight. A.D. Lewis, very close to going out last week, comes out and wins tonight. That reprieve has worked in their favour.
Well, just playing a little more relaxed this week. And in nature, they can't relax entirely, but it's certainly not a dire situation like last week. So they'll just be in a happier place when they get to the hockey, even facing tough opponents such
59.
as Michael Van Gerwen, the world number 1, who would like nothing better than to take this 170 out.
98.
I'm pretty sure he would have went for it, even with Bunting at 288. Van Gerwen likes to always please the crowd, to get the 9-dart legs and such. He's gone for quite a few and missed a few lately.
75.
But the point is, he keeps getting shots 72. For them.
Well, he's left 64. He doesn't need to go 14 Bull here. Treble 16. Well, it's a mess, really, 32. Because he should have had 1 dart at double, and if Bunting can ram in a couple of big trebles here, the 40 might look a little bit more tricky for MBG.
180.
Well, a cage-rattling salvo. Will it matter? No, it won't. Is that the right thing to do, John, to leave 33 with a 180 just to rattle the world number 1's cage?
Yeah, just get the referee calling it out. It's a good warm-up for the next leg in any case if you don't get the chance.
140.
He's in a better place now. He's got a 140 to start. He feels good about himself, and he's 1-1 in the match with the throw.
83.
I thought it was fair enough, to be fair. He's here to entertain. Michael Van Gerwen, incidentally, has 33 180s. He started top of that pile tonight, but Dave Chisnell's half a dozen in his win over Gary Anderson has taken him to the lead in the 180s race.
No, Van Gerwen 58. Didn't punish Bunting the first leg, missed 3 darts to break, and now Bunting starting to pull away.
Surely Bunting wouldn't have gone in for another max there to leave double 2, would he? .30 today, Stephen Bunting. That's a max. Halves his score.
Stephen Uruguay, 84.
Well, again, doesn't need to go 14 Bull, just like MBG before him.
52.
Expect the 140 from Van Gerwen to leave tops in pressure.
John, it's almost as if you've seen some games of darts before.
32.
Double 16 to render that 140 harmless, meaningless.
16.
140 now is worth much gold.
40.
Yes, and can't happen twice, can it?
Game
No.
shot the third leg.
This time, first start in, two break.
Michael to throw first. Game on.
Well, the kind of punishing you miss, I hit darts that is Michael van Gerwen's trademark.
Well, not only a break, but a break in a leg that Bunting really had no business losing. He scored very well and somehow managed to give it away.
I mentioned Stephen Bunting's 30th birthday today. James Wade's 32nd birthday
99.
was 3 days ago. So a few birthdays on the agenda in the Premier League.
Yeah, well,
108.
this match proving to be no piece of cake for Bunting.
94.
He just touches the turbo, Van Gerwen, and hikes his average from 90 to 105 in the twinkling of an eye.
Bunting had something going there, and really he let Michael off the punishment and really needed to hold his throw that leg. He had every opportunity. And now it's Michael leading the way. Needs treble 20.
105.
Third,
Stephen Uruguay,
double eight, sorry.
170.
Bunting with 170.
That will not be happening here. Yeah, if Bunting loses here, he will be running last of the remaining 8 competitors. Double eight makes it 3-1 with Peter Wright and Kim Huybrechts getting the boot last week.
Game on.
But he'd still only be a couple of points off the playoff places.
140.
That's how close it is between 4th and 8th.
Well, and the way Michael's playing this year and dominating, winning all his matches, you can lose this and not think it's going to have an impact because you expect Michael to beat every other competitor that remains. That's just how well Michael's playing right now. Don't worry about him until the finals night.
85.
Well, the mathematical calculations are fairly complex, but I think that if he's on 18 points, he's mathematically certain to qualify
99.
because all the other players having to play each other. They can't all keep winning. He'd be 9 points clear of the 5th place competitor with only 6 games to go. I think he is in if he wins tonight, Van Gerwen.
134.
And, it's been another great performance. There's only 2 Michael Van Gerwens. This one's the real deal.
98. Stephen Uruguay, 142.
There's another scenario similar to the last time Stephen threw first and really was in control of the leg. Let it go. What's happening here? Same sort of thing.
44.
Only 44 to get to 98. Michael will jump all over that. You would expect it anyway.
58. Stephen Uruguay, 98.
Your surprise is as great as mine, John.
I'm surprised at how little oomph there was in Michael's darts there. He wasn't very aggressive.
58. Michael Uruguay,
Maybe there's be some oomph
146.
there for a 146. Another there. Double 13. Why the long pause?
133. Stephen
Almost as if he was
Uruguay,
unsure
40.
but what he was aiming at.
Only a hair away from hitting it. Speaking of long pause.
Will MVG bite the bullet?
Game shot on the 5th leg. Stephen Bunting. 6 leg is
They give me
Michael
that
to throw
desperate, we don't
first.
need that kind of
Game
tactic.
on.
Just merely throwing the darts will do, and Van Gerwen still leads 3-2, but it was a
60.
double 13 away from leading there by 4-1. Bunting is one of the players who's got to play twice next week.
81.
He's got to play Adrian Lewis and then Phil Taylor.
As things are going, that's not too bad a selection to have to play two on a night. Of course, the potential of those two opponents is pretty scary.
Well, if you could guarantee that Phil Taylor will play like he did tonight when he averaged in the 80s, frankly, they'd be queuing up to play him, but you know as well as I, John, it's not likely to be that again, is it?
140.
Well, we said that after last week, so really, nobody knows.
What we do know is that's Van Gerwen's third maximum of this match, and it leaves 87. There's no mystery there.
61.
Oh.
97.
Well, he's in a position that Van Gerwen must take this to hold. Just gets the treble, needs two, or has two, needs this one.
51.
Not impressed.
Class 64.
Not impressive on double either. That's his 7th miss in 10 darts thrown, so a chink of light here. The double 8. Yes, Stephen.
On the 6th leg.
Great two-dart combo finish from the bullet.
7-legged
And he bites back. It's 3 each.
Game on.
You said it, John, a few moments ago. Nobody knows.
129.
Oh, almost a lethal cover shot, but still a good opening to the leg. Pressure on Michael.
134.
He is defending his unbeaten record in the Premier League this year. He is the only undefeated competitor. 7 wins and 2 draws in the 9 previous matches. That carries its own pressure.
And he's defending the top spot on the table. Chizzy with opportunity later to pass him if he fails here.
140.
Quite correct, John. And Dave Chisnall would have a chance to go level on points, even with a draw.
123.
That may have been a little reckless because it would have left double 6. That may be a little too much showboating.
Oh, double 6 is a great double until you miss it.
Stereo class 69.
He might end up on double 6 anyway.
Well, that would be the irony. Would have done had he hit the treble 19, John, wouldn't he? Double 16, they all come alive. They all come alive
Michael to throw first.
to the former Lakeside world champ.
He looks like a champ right now. He looks like a winner. His body language is there. He's here to win this match now. He's in a good place.
Been a real good fight back this, John, hasn't it? From 3-1 down to go 4-3 up. Okay, he needed some help from Van Gerwen. He needed a leg up with a couple of missed darts at double 18 in the 6th. But you've got to be there, and you've got to be good enough to hit him yourself.
140.
Full credit to Stephen Bunting.
Two treble turns for Michael. Bunting trying to stay with him. Finally, breathing room for
60.
the world number 1.
Well, Stephen Bunting's going to need to hit at least 2 trebles to leave a finish here. And he won't be doing it from there. So Van Gerwen with half a dozen darts to square it up at 4 each. The only players to have taken a point of him so far, Amy Lewis and Peter Wright, both pinched a point. Well, Bull, if he wants it.
93.
He did want it, and now he's left 34.
Well, it would take a big turn to really punish that or pressure it, however you want to look at it.
Well, really, John, leaving 34 is no different from leaving 25, is it? I mean, he can split it and go 2 double 16, or he can go.
34.
I mean, it's probably the best course of action, but go straight to double 17 and no bother. That was pretty cool. That was pretty clinical.
Game on.
You could even go for the 2 to split it and end up missing a hit double 17.
What are you implying, John?
I would never admit to it.
108.
Bunting's 4th maximum of this match. Terrific response. Rapier riposte.
93.
League best, the season's best for Bunting. 4 in a match is the best he's had. He's had it 3 previous occasions.
59.
One more and he'll set a PB.
Michael looking to break here, to take control of the match.
140.
And a very good turn to get himself just about level. Essentially level, not exactly level.
Well, he cannot stay on 100.
134.
A bogey if he'd hit a single 20 there, so it was a good switch and it was a good dart also.
Well, they could be level or he could be better.
138. Stephen Uruguay, 128.
Treble 20. Would have left ball. Now Van Gerwen 130.
56.
Good finish. Only
Michael
needs to hit the
Uruguay,
treble 20 once with his first 2
130.
darts. Twice would be ideal.
So this dart, no chance.
65.
Bunting has finished well.
Stephen Uruguay, 72.
Thinking about doing this in 2. You don't want it to get to the 3rd dart. You want to hit that triple, then the double. You want a double 6, but now it's going to end up being for double 16.
Games on the 9th leg.
And a
Stephen
yell.
Bunting. 10th leg is Michael to throw first. Game on.
Well, he's hit those doubles when he's had to. He really has. Clutch doubling from Bunting.
140.
He's 12 points behind on the average. Van Gerwen is absolutely pummeling him on 140s. It's 11-4 on that stat. But when it's come to the crunch and when the double has had to be hit, Stephen
58.
Bunting has nailed it.
If you do well on your own throw, you can be tight into a match and be that far behind in averages. 12 or 13 behind in the average. Well, not for long. As he rockets up and rockets back into the leg. Something now for Van Gerwen to think about.
100.
Needed that last treble, didn't he? Bunting was right alongside him until Van Gerwen hit the ton. 99 leaves exactly the self-same finish.
93.
Oh, it leaves 170.
164.
A clever bit of thinking. And he'll get the chance. Only 40 to leave 130 again. He caught the other dart and didn't have enough momentum to get in the board.
Junior 170.
He should have switched, really, but how can you?
Who knows the significance of those 20 points on the floor?
84. Mike Uruguay,
See much, but the difference between
124.
104 and 124 is significant.
$63. Stephen Uruguay, 86.
To put himself in at least a draw. Needs treble 18 for double 16. Could end up on the bull now. He's going. He's just gone for it.
61.
Didn't even mess with the
Mike
treble
Uruguay,
18 the
61.
second dart.
25 leaves 36. Trouble on that double. No trouble on the double 9. That is a vital double for Michael Van Gerwen. Difference perhaps between 6-4 behind and 5 each. 2 legs to play.
Yeah, very important leg for Bunting because a point against Van Gerwen might be something no one else gets. And so that'd be a distinct advantage towards getting to the top 4.
It's a great result, John, isn't it? Only 2 players have pinched a point off Van Gerwen in 9 previous matches. A point here would be priceless.
182.
Oh, that in jeopardy after the 180 to open the leg from MVG. Good response, though.
100.
Well, against a normal opponent, ton would be good. Against this man, it's not, and Van Gerwen tees up the 9. He's missed double 12 for a 9-dart leg on the last 8 attempts at it.
Maybe you should try leaving a different double.
96. Mike Uruguay, 141.
Here's the first treble. Will he go treble 15 instead? It won't matter now. Great setup. Great setup, including the treble 8 to leave tops. brilliant. 10 dart leg against the throw. Doesn't come much better, John.
And a feisty effort here tonight from Bunting. It's looking like it just might not pay any dividend whatsoever.
130. Mike, we require 40.
Double 10. Double 5.
Game shot the 11th leg.
And the unbeaten streak goes on for the world number one. Van Gerwen makes it 10 matches without defeat, because he will now at least draw. Even if Bunting breaks the MVG throw, it'll finish 6 each. If Van Gerwen holds, he wins again. He wins for an 8th time in 10 starts. And he would go 3 points clear at the top of the Premier League, with Chizzy still to play Wade.
Bunting just has to find a way to keep pace, which he is not doing. So
40.
the writing on the wall now. And Gerwen just must focus to get through the leg, and he'll get 2 points.
60.
And that's what happens at times when you see it's being given to you, you lose your own focus. And that's not trouble for him yet at this point, but well,
125.
unfortunate deflection or bounce, however you want to look at it. That's very light darts he uses, so it will happen.
Yeah, around about 11 grams, aren't there? Van Gerwen goes half a dozen darts without a big treble. Now then. Another there. Yes, sir.
140.
Chances, John.
Well, he's recovered very well. Gerwen wondering what's going on. Manages to get to a finish. Bunting likely to be much better off. Maybe 180 to leave double 8. Be happy to leave 56 or even 96. At least one treble he'll want.
60.
Oh.
Mike, we require 150.
For the win. Oh, well, perhaps caught in two minds of staying where he was to leave the double 15 or picking off the treble 18 and found something in between. So, for a save.
Needs another. 16 to leave tops.
96.
So he'll be ready to take a point
70.
if Michael fails on 70.
2 darts to double 8. And the match is Van Gerwen's. The Green Machine makes it 8 wins out of 10. The Green Machine remains unbeaten in the Premier League. He's 3 points clear at the summit as he beats Bunting 7-5.